Shams and ESPN just dropped a bombshell report regarding Tyrese Haliburton and his apparent leg injury that can really affect the chances of Oklahoma City winning the championship in 6 games in Indianapolis, as they are about to play them in less than 24 hours at the time I'm recording this video here. They are about to play Indianapolis in less than 24 hours. And Tyrese Haliburton is a game time decision. This has affected, people like thoughts and opinions on this championship run the Thunder went on. Like, oh my goodness, look at the amount of injuries that they played against, with teams like Aaron Gordon, John Morant, blah, 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 blah. Now Tyrese Haliburton, look at what they're dealing with. It's a lucky run, but I don't care. A ring's a ring. This is the same stuff that's been said in every team's playoff run. Oh, look at the injuries they overcame there. Like, oh, look, team that were playing against, they were injured. Team that they didn't play against, they got injured against this teams right here. They would have beat them. Like, it goes on forever and ever, all right? But I'm here to break down what is happening with Tyrese Haliburton, how it changes the Thunder's chances of winning the championship, how I think if he truly is injured and it's affecting him that much where he's a game-time decision, how I think they're winning in 6 games and my reasoning why, along with what's going to happen with the defensive assignments. Is Lou Dort still going to be trying to guard Tyrese Haliburton the entire time, even if he does play, or is he going to go to someone else? I'm going to break all that down before we get into all that, though. Quick moment, recognize that we are at 3,461 subscribers right now. I have a goal since the offseason's almost here. By the start of the 2025-2026 season, I want to be at 6,000 subscribers. That is my goal. That we're almost 2,500 away from that. I think looking at last offseason, we can definitely hit that goal right there. Realistically, 10,000. All right. That's my ambitious goal. But like I said, realistically, let's aim for 6,000. So if you aren't already, go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you want to stay up to date with your Oklahoma City Thunder news, as they're about to win the NBA championship and go into the offseason here, so you don't miss a single minute of the draft news coverage along with offseason signings and trades. With that out of the way, let's go ahead, get into it, talking about Tyrese Haliburton, this leg injury. And he's been a key part to the Indiana Pacers. He has been hitting clutch shots everywhere, okay? We can go ahead and look at the report that we have right now regarding Tyrese Haliburton. Indiana Pacers star Tyrese Haliburton is believed to have suffered a restrained right calf and will undergo an MRI to determine the severity of the strain, sources tell ESPN. This was on June 17th, all right? This was a day ago by the time I'm recording this. It's June 18th here, okay? This was a day ago. Then we had some more updates, more stuff. All right, Shams went out and talked about it. Once the Pacers and Haliburton get the results back on this MRI on that calf strain, they're going to be able to identify the severity and then huddle and map out exactly what the plan will be going into Game 6. Malika Andrews and Shams Charania discussed Tyrese Haliburton's injury heading into Game 6. So he clearly has an injury. It's bugging him. It's a big topic right now. Okay, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Personally, I think he's going to play. I don't think there's any way getting around it. I think, Tyrese Haliburton is going to play this game. You don't make it to the finals, 2 games away from winning it right here. You can't lose another game now and then not play no matter the injury, unless it's one of those things where you can actually barely move. If you can move around and adrenaline's going to help you out a little bit, you're going to play. I think that's the thing with Tyrese Haliburton. I think he is going to play. Now, there are some other things that came out, like this one right here. All right, Rick Carlisle today at practice said Pacers are preparing to play Game 6 without Tyrese Haliburton. So that's a big thing right there. They're already preparing and planning for if Tyrese Haliburton is not going to play, if he's not going to be healthy enough. That's an interesting thing to keep an eye on right there. We can go ahead, look at something ESPN put out today in one of their articles. This is what they had to say. I have to understand the risk, ask the right questions, Haliburton said Wednesday. But I'm a competitor. I want to play. I'm going to do everything in my power to play. But the Pacers are preparing for the possibility of Haliburton not being available against the Oklahoma City Thunder. He'll go through the day tomorrow. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle told reporters, our prep session is tomorrow late afternoon. They'll get together and do some testing. They'll determine whether he plays or not. If he doesn't play, we have a plan, obviously, if we're without him. Haliburton took part in the Pacers practice Wednesday. That involved sitting through 25 minutes of film, a 30-minute walkthrough, and then some light shooting while basically flat-footed the whole time. So it's not like he was doing any explosive movement or action, all right? He was pretty much just there. He was just there getting up some shots. And, of course, an injury when you're just putting up flat-footed shots, barely jumping, no athletic movements whatsoever, you're going to look good. You'll look fine, okay? Everyone is. unless it's an upper body injury. For him, it's a lower body injury, so he's going to be okay. 25-minute film session. So it's not like they had a large competitive practice. It's not like they were going, hard, working up a sweat. It's just get some shots up. Let's look at film. We'll call it good. So there's no clue how, badly it really is affecting his play. I do know, though, there is a trend when you look at Haliburton, okay? These are his games against the Thunder in the finals right now. There is a trend. Every game that the Thunder have lost, Haliburton's had a subpar game. Game 2, when they lost, and when the Pacers lost, he went 3 of 8 from 3. He had 6 assists and 5 turnovers. Not a good game from him whatsoever. In the Game 4 loss, 1 of 7 from 3, 7 assists, 5 turnovers. Not a good game from him. And then in the Game 5 loss for the Pacers, he didn't make a single shot. This is the game he suffered the injury early on in the game. He had 6 assists, 3 turnovers there. Like I said, only 4 points, all of them coming from the free throw line. He couldn't hit a single shot from the field. So there's a trend. Every game that the Pacers have lost, Haliburton has played subpar or really bad. That is a common trend we are seeing in the NBA Finals right now from the Pacers Thunder matchup. Every time Haliburton plays bad, the team's going to lose. When he's played great though or good, take game one for example. 39 minutes, he didn't really shoot all that well, but he had 10 rebounds, 6 assists, no turnovers, or 3 turnovers over there. All right. He shot the ball big time when they needed it. 6 of 13 from the field, a big time, 2 at the end there. They, when he's had a decent or good game, they've won. Game 3, another example, 9 of 17, 4 of 8 from 3. They ended up not blowing him out, winning by 9, but he had 11 assists, 9 rebounds. He almost had a triple-double in the NBA Finals. Really good game from him. So it's that trend. When Haliburton has a bad game and plays subpar, the Pacers lose. But when Haliburton has a good game, plays above average, the Pacers end up winning. So it's clear they need Haliburton if they want a chance. It's a clear sign when you look at the past 5 games now. Another key thing I want to talk about is Lou Dort going to be on Haliburton still if he plays, or is he going to switch over to Pascal Siakam? We can take a look at Siakam's stats right here. Game 1, all right, he played good. 7-15 from the field, 10 rebounds, 19 points. Really solid game from Siakam. The next one, 15 points, only 3 of 11 from the field. Thunder ended up shutting him down. In Game 4, he went 6 of 15, 2 of 6 from 3, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 turnover and 5 steals. He played really solid there. All right, could have shot the ball a little bit better, but he played really solid. Game 3 win, 8 of 14. Didn't make a 3, but 8 of 14 from the field is very, very good. 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, a block, and a steal, and no turnovers. So Siakam has played really, really good this entire series. So my question now is, if Haliburton plays and the injury is clearly bugging him, is Lou Dort still going to be guarding him? Or are they going to try to, is Mark Daigneault going to switch up and be like, look, here's the game plan now. Dort, you're going to guard Siakam, their best offensive player, their best player right now, my best defender on your best offensive player. And then maybe move a Jalen Williams or even a Shai on Haliburton, have him play help defense. Have him play help. Make the injured guy beat you. Make the injured guy beat you. That's my philosophy on it. But I'm truly interested to see what Mark Daigneault is going to do regarding this Tyrese Haliburton injury. If he does play, is Lou Dort still going to guard him? If he doesn't play, what are you going to change the starting lineup at all? Are you going to move a Alex Caruso in the starting 5? Are you going to leave Hartenstein out there? What are the defensive matchups going to look like? What are you going to do offensively? Who are you going to attack? There's a lot of questions surrounding this, but I do think Tyrese Haliburton, if he plays or not, this injury is going to affect the Pacers' chances of winning tomorrow night, Game 6 here. And I honestly think the Thunder have in the bag in Game 6. I believe so. This injury, every single time you've noticed when Haliburton has a bad subpar game, the Thunder end up winning. Injury's not going to help him whatsoever. I think this is a sign that the Thunder are winning Game 6 in Indianapolis and bringing Oklahoma City their first championship in franchise history. I'm tearing up a little bit thinking about it right now, but that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you guys personally think about the Haliburton injury. If you think, if he's injured and plays, do you think Dort should still guard him? Or should they put Dort on Siakam and move a Shai over on Haliburton for some help defense? That's all I got. See you guys in the next one.